They picked someone who honestly bores them. They're bored. If this is for you, someone came into your mind, you know who it is. I wish I could hold you. Your intuition is strong. Is it over forever? I still dream of you. This could be a long ago connection. There's something about this that could apply to a current situation, or it could be a current situation. Ask yourself, what is it you're supposed to learn from this? May you know quickly. I need more time. There's a lot of unresolved feelings here. Somebody feels like they didn't get a fair shake, like you were not fair to them. They think that it moved too quickly, and they regret that. They would take things slower. They would ask your opinion more. They would let you guide the relationship more because they feel like they tried to do it and it didn't work. They just feel like there were a lot of missteps, and for some reason they're thinking about you. Fear of rejection, that's what I mean about the missteps. They think you're going to reject them no matter what because they made such a bad impression. They're really worried about that. Did I make a bad impression? Because they wanted to impress you, and oh gosh, no way out. Okay, they feel like they were trying to leave a certain impression and that they ended up not really being themselves, and that's also what got them caught in a trap here. They want to get out of this trap they're in. They feel like things should have gone a different way. Chose someone else afraid to contact you, and you warned them about that. Like, this is someone who chose someone over you because they heard some rumors, they believed some rumors. They picked someone who honestly bores them. They're bored. And now they wonder what you're doing. Although the rejection was pretty bad at the time, is what I'm getting. Like, they kind of threw you overboard and forgot about you. Didn't even want to talk to you again. Like, it was just over. And they regret that now. They regret that now. Because maybe you come across their feed, or someone sent them a picture, someone reminded them. Usually a lot of these readings, for some reason, I get like stuff like local Facebook groups or other local groups of that nature, where suddenly you'll just get this blast from the past. But however it found you, like, or found them, like one or the other of you or both have possibly seen each other. Like, they have seen you for sure somewhere, or heard about you, or something that reminded them, if nothing else. Like someplace you went together. The last time they saw you, that's a big thing in this reading. The last time they saw you. And whatever came across their feed, it reminded them, like, if they saw you directly, they're very impressed. For one thing, you're looking really good. It seems like things are going well, and they feel very held back by their decisions, tied down, which trapped came out earlier, watching you. Yeah, they feel like they chose someone else, chose the safe choice, or chose the choice they thought was best at the time. Again, this could be a long time ago. Like, I'm getting like a connection that didn't really get off the ground. It could have. It could have, but it just never really got there. And this person feels stupid now for believing the wrong people. Yeah, they feel like they should have known better. I'm getting like someone who urgently wanted to get married. A pregnancy, possibly, like a relationship that seemed good at the time. Like, seemed like it was going somewhere, seemed like it was the right thing. In fact, they feel deceived now. They almost feel like they were under some kind of spell. Like, the person they picked, this is, oh, okay. See, I got a little bit of this earlier, then I kind of changed subject, but this person they chose trapped them, is what they feel. And then it might not have even worked out. Like, it still might have ended later, even after they got married and had a kid. And they feel trapped by that. Like, they feel like they can't move. And that's just one example. It doesn't have to be a kid, but it's like they made a big life decision and ended up someplace that they now wish they weren't. They wish they had listened to you, or given you more of a chance, or shown you more interest. But yeah, they feel like someone came along, like I said, the spell thing. Whether through prayer or something, manifestation, like, because even certain religions will tell you to do things like, if you want a partner, like, claim that guy or whatever, and they feel like this person set their sights on them and then sensed a moment of weakness and went for it. Like suddenly they started seeing signs and synchronicities about this other person, which is one of the reasons they chose the other person. But now they feel deceived. They feel like it was a bunch of arrows pointing down the wrong path on purpose. Like that was what the spell was. They feel so tricked. They feel so tricked. I just keep getting, I wouldn't do this again. I wouldn't do this again. Authentic self. Showing true self courageously. Oh, that's what they miss. That's what they are thinking about with you, because they're like, you were real. You were for real. People said you weren't for real, but you were. This other person they picked was not. Was not. It was a big phony. Or just not what they thought it was going to be. It was not. This person sort of led them on, chased them, love bombed them, and then left. Or, I should say, sort of checked out of the relationship. Like, didn't put as much effort into the relationship after they felt trapped there. You know, like a marriage that went bad right after the person, oh, I got my claws in you now, whatever, I don't give you any attention. I don't know. That's just the feeling I'm getting. This person might have even cheated because they just didn't fulfill, because they felt tricked. They just didn't feel right after getting in this relationship or choosing whatever it was. Two cards came out. Karmic lesson. Silent resentment. Unexpressed feelings of dissatisfaction are simmering beneath the surface. Karmic lessons in relationships that need to be learned. This person has learned a lot. Learned a lot. They should have gone with their intuition, which they thought they were doing. They really did. But like now they're even thinking back because, yeah, they heard lies about you. Like it was like somebody went for them, like somebody pursued them, and especially wanted to drive a wedge between you and them. So they made up a bunch of lies. I'm just getting some kind of third-party interference, third and fourth and fifth party. Like several people interfered with this, and that's what they're thinking about. They're like, why? Why did I get these feelings about that person? Like, why did I believe that? But they're realizing now, they're like, I never really did believe it. It was just sort of going along with a mob mentality. Going along with what somebody wanted them to believe. Wow. And you may have been at one point in a long-distance relationship or considered a long-distance relationship. Like wondered if you should, and that could be part of the reason you broke up. Like I'm getting like one person moved out of town. Example, like you moved out of town, but since they stayed in town, someone local started making up things about you, saying they knew things about you, drove a bigger wedge between you. And of course, proximity is everything. So I'm just getting that kind of vibe, like where they went with whoever was closest to them, like whoever was really pursuing them. They caused separation and then went in. I'm getting a divide and conquer type of thing, or not even divide, because you may not have had any connection to them as far as like why you moved out of town. But anyway, I'm just getting like someone really wanted this person. There was separation, and then anyway, I think you get it. But it has come back to haunt them, and they feel really bad now because it's like they woke up from a spell. They're looking back going, what was I thinking? Why did I do that? Like they feel like now, but of course they're also looking at it from a different perspective. Like you were protected from this person. I'm getting that this person might not have a great sense of reality. Something else may have gone wrong. I'm just getting you were protected. But if your spirit is telling you, oh look, mixed signals. The signal from someone are unclear and confusing. May the signals be clear and you use your discernment. There be no mixed signals. Because that came out as I talked about your spirit. And I'm like, are you getting mixed signals from your spirit? But just like this person, like sometimes asking for those signs and synchronicities, it might not always mean it's for you. Sometimes it's just for you to examine. And that's why you gotta always be careful with that stuff. Take everything inside. See the feeling it gives you. Everything out here is just like an indicator. is a litmus test, like a test for what you're going to hear in your spirit. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. It probably doesn't. Unspoken desires, quiet contentment, keeping up appearances, ulterior motives. This is all telling me that this person is keeping this quiet. Because whoever talked about you before, whoever badmouthed you, they might still be around. And they feel like they have to keep this quiet, but they don't want to. But that's really what's holding them back. They wish it could just be a secret between you. But they can't live in both worlds. You know? They ulterior motives, they don't want to tell you that either. So if that part of this reading resonates with you, like this person believes lies about you, just know that they might still be people-pleasing, going back and forth, keeping up appearances, acting quiet, unspoken desires, but they have ulterior motives. Like, they would want you to be the dirty little secret, unless they completely get away from these people who are saying whatever about you. This is weird. Okay. Nothing to be paranoid about. It's just, your spirit's already told you. You already know exactly what this is all about, if it's for you. Time for a change. The pain is temporary but worth it. You are in bondage to no one. One more. You attract good things. See, they're jealous of the fact that you're not in bondage to anything. They see you as being a very free-spirited person that has learned a lot. Like, they just feel like you've grown a lot. The pain is temporary but worth it. People are noticing that. Saying a lot better things about you than you probably realize. You are open to whatever the universe has for you. You are open and free. Don't let this person tie you down either. I just got that. It might not be this person exactly, but you might be someone who is just like looking for a soulmate, twin flame, your person, whatever. Be your own person first, okay? Be your own person. Be complete within yourself. Focus on yourself now more than ever. Yeah, because everything could change instantly. And it's time for a change. But you have been refined. That's what I'm getting, is that you've been refined like a diamond, like a lump of coal that turns into a diamond. There was pressure, and the carbon completely changed structure under that pressure. Amazing how that works. People are really seeing you in a new light. You need to know that. You need to be encouraged by this, because this is someone who, I mean, the energy I'm getting from this whole thing is just someone who went along with something, like really tried to bash you without even knowing you that well. Like, believed things other people were saying, whether they were true or not. And realizing how childish that was. You are powerful yet humble. Maintain that humility and know that you are powerful, but that's what this person also admires, but that's what other people are seeing. Look, it's best just to go around humble. Look, don't let anybody take this from you. Don't let anyone take this from you. Just know that you are inspiring a lot of people, and people from the past might be taking notice of you now more than ever. You are powerful yet humble. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.